white color, plenty of flowers, and no one here is in a hurry. This was the very first impression of the group of about 20 master's degree students who visited Lighthouse, the Brahma Kumaris Center in St. Petersburg, Russia, on 21st May. Some new strokes were added to their picture of Lighthouse an hour after their arrival. We feel the atmosphere of peace, power, and goodwill here. 4 hours later, an important conclusion was made. In this atmosphere, one feels secure and is inspired to think deeply about the purpose of their life. The group of students of the Higher School of Economics visited the Brahma Kumaris Center with a very special agenda. All of them are studying to become experts in education management. This visit was part of their academic program aimed at identifying the best educational and managerial practices in Russia. The guests were brought to Lighthouse by Professor Oleg Lebedev, one of Russia's educational gurus, a former chairperson of St. Petersburg Education Committee, an educationist with almost 60 years of teaching experience. Mr. Lebedev has been watching closely the activities of the Brahma Kumaris in Russia for more than 20 years. He has taken part in a number of educational conferences and other events organized by BKs. This is for the second time that he brought a group of his students to Lighthouse. A guided tour of Lighthouse and brief introduction into the history of the Brahma Kumaris and its present-day activities in the field of education were followed with a session with B.K. Santosh, Brahma Kumaris director in St. Petersburg. She said, "Someone may have a brilliant formal education, yet they might be an utter failure in terms of having peace, happiness, facing challenges in their life, and maintaining good relationships with others. Values, although subtle and invisible, become the foundation upon which the whole building of life is going to stand. This spiritual university is busy in laying the foundation. The government universities are busy in constructing the building, and both things are important, of course." After the lunch break, the students with their professor secluded themselves for half an hour in the seminar room to discuss and give their grade to what they have seen and learned. They humbly requested the BK students and teachers not to join their discussion so as to make it as impartial as possible. Well, it seems we have passed their close scrutiny. In his feedback after this secret session, Professor Oleg Lebedev said, "It has been important for my students to see a sample of an education place with a difference and to become aware that an altogether new approach to the process of education is possible. Some expressed their wish that there should be silence zones in our public schools as well, just as you have it here. The atmosphere here is secure and therefore conducive of learning. In our schools, students do not have time to make a pause and think about why they do what they do. The specialty of this place is that it inspires people to contemplate about meanings and find answers when they go through critical phases in their lives."